Installing my cvtech primary. It was pretty sweet. Weights are pretty easy to change, so is the spring. And I'm using the stock secondary for now with the red EBC spring, part number SRER12. It's like a $20 spring, pretty cheap. This is the part number for the spring on the primary I used, and here's the part number for the weights on the secondary. Or the weights on the primary. Those are your stock spring and weights. Their stock weights are aluminum. The ones I got are steel. I kind of figured out how to do it just by reading different stuff. You should have it set up pretty well for a stock motor on 29.5 tires. If anything, it'll be set more for like a 28.5 tire. But I plan on running Zillas on this sometimes, so I didn't want to go too crazy with the weights and spring. But yeah, the stiffer spring here will help it bite harder and slip less and hold a longer gear a little bit. The lighter weights here means that you have to spin it faster before they start to sling out and give you a higher gear ratio. The stiffer spring will also help with that. The main thing the stiffer spring does though is it changes the engagement point. So it's going to have to rev up a pretty good amount before it starts to clamp down and engage. They claim like a 25% reduction. I'm not exactly sure how that's calculated. If you look at the way the cone is, it's a lot more aggressive taper. So you can kind of see that maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. But yeah, we'll see how she does. There's a stock junk. Definitely holds the gear a lot longer even with no load.
I'm going to do a wide open run with the cvtech primary and the red EPI secondary spring. I got the weights pretty light and the spring pretty stiff, so it's turning a lot more RPMs. Pretty much feels like it did stock, except maybe a little lower ratios. But I'll try to hold the GoPro so we can keep an eye on the RPMs and the miles per hour during this run. That should be good to go. Pretty gnarly ride, hitting about 7,000 RPMs. See how it does again.